ready. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, and I know that this is live. My name is Adonis. Hi, everybody. This very first song is for self-made entrepreneurs. It's called I Earn Me. Check it out.
Want to hear the story of how I made $1 million?
Uh-huh.
Here we go, 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 here we go.
God is on here, y'all. Got your ring on my feet, car, baby, on my cheeks. Getting bites in your sheets. Your hate is for the devil. I earned me, I earned me, I earned me, I earned me.
Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me.
While waiting tables, I sing my songs. They get for me and sing along. My boss is hating, say sitting home. It's time I take this show on the road. Give me a way, I want to stray away from this road life now. Minutes away from the big bay, gotta obtain, but all I can say, get one day, there was a stage downtown. I make a play, then I can pay, oh yeah, your boy Mike Sound. I'm on the net with the flags, likes and clicks. Company solid with checks, my account made a stretch. Getting myself with the gas, and my family not compares. Burning my blood and my sweat, Adonis got legs. Your rings on my feet, car, baby, on my cheeks. Getting mine, in your sheets. Your hate is for the devil. I earned me, I earned me, I earned me, I earned me.
Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me?
Mercy!
Keep ridiculous. Kill with the bars, I'm the list. Kill with the pad, it's gonna shit. Got drop me under the ship.
And then, well,
Still slipping, caught the coroner. And the bell, I'm not a foreigner. Claim they froze, not as cold as us. Know that we moving so caught it up. Don't got time to get involved. Reaching new heights, I'm setting these bars. I'm running my laps, I need never lost. Back in my ways, so follow the lever. Off in the apartment, I put it together. Little by little, right off the trouble. Can't hesitate. Part of the setbacks, out of the setbacks. A part of the broke. Trouble is all that I know. Taking my time with these folks. Go with a different approach.
When he said,
where the those that you sold, 10 toes down, call me Triple A. This is where we gotta separate.
got your ring on my feet, car, baby, on my cheeks. Getting mine, in your sheets. Your hate is for the devil. I earned me, I earned me, I earned me, I earned me.
Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me.
I was in my struggle, my flex came in from the muscle. You played it up on my struggle, a diamond that I can trust you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I was in my struggle, the flex came in from the muscle. You played it up on my struggle, a diamond that I can trust you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me. One more thing, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now for my next piece, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a set change, and it's all live. My next song is called Montage. This is a song for the lovers. This is a song that I wrote. Shoot, I wrote this song like 5, 6 years ago. And I wrote it to basically show love for the lovers. I never had a love song or what have you, but this is one of those numbers that I decided to do. I wanted to share with you guys.
Want to hear the story of how I made $1 million?
Woo! 1 second, trios. Thank y'all. Yes, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Yes, as this is live, I thank y'all once again for tuning in. Now, we're going to dim the lights. And T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Yeah. Hey. No, no. All right. My name's Adonis. Hey, yeah. Hey there, how you are? Headed to the stars. I just want to take you, tell me you to fly. It's just you and I. Come on, take a ride. Feel the vibration, let them ease your mind. We can have a little fun, a little fun. Let me take you to Plantasia. My rocket's going past the sun. The world's of love. You accept the challenge of one. I can. Cause nothing's better than to be riding through space in a rocket ship with cloud-made seas. I can't wait to get there. You want me, baby? Hey, I want you. I'm gonna elevate your love. Come with me, baby. Hey, it's all true. Cause I desire only to be yours. Palm trees all around you and me. Oh, it's plantation, baby. It's plantation, baby. One we breeze, we will be king and queen. Ruling all of this world, please say. And plantation, baby. Plantation, baby. Ooh. I'm liking what you do to me when you touch my body. Ooh. You got me wanting to do anything for you. Immortalized. Beautiful to see, than to people in love. Inspiring surroundings to be better people. I'm dreaming, baby. Hey, it's all true. I brought us to a place I can't leave from. I'm stuck here, baby. I visit, want to. I just fell in love with Plantation. Baby, yeah. Tell me this, baby, can we go? Babe, ow. Thank y'all so much once again. That was Plantation. I know that it is dark, so Kyle, here we are again, just the two of us. Well, the 12 or the 13 of us. Yes, indeed. Okay, so this last song, you guys, that I'm doing, it's called Nacho. And Nacho is a song basically about the nice guy who finally decides he doesn't want to be the nice guy anymore. And he takes his power back. So without further ado, here we go. And mind you, I only rehearsed this once. So you everything you're getting right now is just like completely fresh. Here we go. No, 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 no. California is where y'all at. California is where y'all at. Yep. California is where y'all at. Let's go up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you. I'm Nacho, macaroni with the G. Myself is also Caravangi, who you be? Switch up on you swiftly, cause I work too hard, folks. All these things that you can see. Nice got no more sorry. Check it out with these. You can never play me. Getting mine in these. Ever since my little days, way back when the love and my dreams were impossible. And murder from a recluse. Dudes saw the holy things were higher than the perfect smoke. I know you checking, but baby, I'm alright. I just want to guzzle up this Gio. Should you keep it cool? Then I just might want to take a night at my bungalow. Well, yo. I know you want me because I can feel you want me, baby, because I appeal. Take me to places I didn't know existed. On my hurt or currency, you can't get real. Tell me something good, cause I wanna know. I determine after if you flow. Game was to be played for show. And play with no deck that is just a no. Oh, can't waste my time on nobody, no. When they do that, man, I don't know. I think I'm ready to go. First thing I must let you know. Oh, I'm Nacho. Macaroni with the cheese. My tummies are for me. Hit you with the Care about you who you be. Switch up on you swiftly. Cause I work too hard for all these things that you can see. Nice guy, no more sorry. Take it out with these. You can never play me. Getting money in these. Look at me, please. Tell me what do you see? Fuck boy written on me. I will be. I'm jigged of your fuckery. You can do that with your me. He's up the street, but him no better than me. These side clock is ticking. I'm about to leave. I won't put pressure on we. So that's how I keep it G. Capiche? You can be fun out. Hope that you smoke weed. I ask the bird that you see on TV. I get the feeling you touching my body. It's time to get naughty, boy. You can't foresee. Cause for the billion with me. So glad that you didn't flee. Thirsty know me. Deep body due to the D. That was from baby. Let's see. Hey, I'm Nacho. Macaroni with the cheese. My tummies are for me. Hit you with the Can't remind you who you be. Switch up from you swiftly. Cause I work too hard for things that you can see. Nice guy, no more sorry. Take it out with bees. You will never, never ever play me. Yeah.
Yes. Great job, man. I love that.
My formal bow.
Man, I know, yes. And I loved your, man, with the set changes and everything you had going on, of course you better take that formal bow. That was theatrical. That was great, man. Thank you so much for bringing it. You brought it. How are you doing tonight? Wait, hold on. Take a breath. Take a breath real quick. And then, how you doing tonight?
We're good, man. Like we did it, Tyler. We did it.
We did it, buddy. Good job. And that set change was amazing. You kept talking about this this wardrobe change, and I got to see him. I didn't get to see any of this. I just got to hear the rehearsal, so anyway, whenever you were talking about wardrobe change and everything, I was like, "What's gonna happen?" I was a little nervous, but that was amazing, man. You did such a good job.
Really?
And I love and I love how you end with the.
Like I rehearsed it a couple times, and then I was like, okay, well they just gonna get what I give them, damn it, because if I mess up, if I mess up, then it's just what it is.
Man, the your style for each song was great. I loved the flashlight. I loved the tree. For a second there, it looked like you were in the woods. Good job. Anyway, you did a good job. Tell me something. Tell me something, man, because we can talk about that performance all night. But I want to know a little bit more. Tell me a little bit about where you're from, where you come from, and where your background is in music. So where are you from?
Well, Kyle, I'm originally from Pasadena, California, and I grew up in South Mississippi. We got Wiggins. Rest in peace to my cousin Leon. You know, we're dealing with that right now. We got Wiggins, Mississippi, Gulfport, Biloxi, all of the Gulf Coast. I was raised down there as well. Most of the soulful stylings to my creativity come from Mississippi, but a lot of the animation and the theatrics come from Pasadena, where I'm also from.
You see, you got Rain in here, and Pasadena in here. Yeah. So I want to know more. I want to know. So you started. I see that you picked up a little bit of flavors, from a little bit of everywhere. Which is that's how I am. I love that. I lived all over the Southeast, or all over the South, really, and I feel like I've picked up a little bit here and there, and I think that's a really good way to go about it, especially as a songwriter. So Rain was talking about, mentioned the cadences, and I completely agree. Your cadences are great. The change up of your cadences. How long have you been writing?
I've been writing since I was 12, actually. I started with poetry. And my mother's ex-husband was a DJ. and he had, well, I mean, I was surrounded by music with all of my maternally and paternally, but my mother's ex-husband was a DJ, and he played a lot of reggae. He played a lot of soul, blues, and like old school hip hop
Nice.
things from music from the '80s. And I was just so inspired, like one day we were hanging with his DJ friends, and of course I sing, and I was the quirky kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, we rainbows. And I get to test my artistic stamina. He put me in a cipher with grown men at 12. And I had freestyle, of course I'm 12, so like, how sharp could your freestyle be, right? But I spit this catchy verse or whatever, like a small little eight, and it caught their attention so much and it wowed the adults to where I just went home and wrote my first song called Love. I just took a poem and or put the songs in verse. I mean, put the verses in poetry form and went from there.
So, do you still write? I know it could be considered the same, but do you still write specific poetry?
I do actually on my downtime, but that's when I
Nice.
have, a little Bob Marley and some Jamaica. You know what I'm
Heard.
saying?
Yeah, I understand that, and that's another thing because I've talked to other people who have who are multi talented in that way, and I ask them, do you when you feel like you have writer's block in one area, do you just jump into like when you feel like you have writer's block in
Well, to be
songwriting? Do you feel like
that writer's block because I went through that for a long time. What I found with writer's block is oftentimes we just put pressure on ourselves and we think about the outcome before even creating the income,
that's a
So
really good point?
I just stopped when I stopped putting pressure on myself and I stopped worrying about like the outcome and what people would think. It's like things started to flow.
I love that. I love that concept because that's the thing. Like you if you are really I mean that's a lot of deadlines. There are always deadlines for songwriters, and I always feel like if you get that deadline immediately, that kind of gives you the oh no, I gotta write this. So the song I earned
It takes
me,
the pressure off.
the song I earned me that you just did, you just performed. I love that song. And that was you. You said you had recorded that on February 20th. Is that right?
No, I released it.
You released it.
I released it on February 20th, but I recorded it back in January, actually in Pasadena, my hometown.
Got you.
I just needed I needed something for me. Like I'm a natural hustler, I'm a natural entrepreneur. I run my own massage therapy business. And while I was out there, I was doing a lot of moving and thriving and I realized like with all the hard work that I put in, you know what I'm saying? I had the chance to earn this song. Like I had the producer, shout out to Mike Towns. He had a specific quota that he wanted for the beat, and I had no way to have that type of money at that particular time. So I busted my ass for one weekend and actually surprised myself. But I went to work, busted my ass, and actually accumulated the money to pay for the beat. And I
Nice.
just heard myself saying to myself, like, I earned this. Like, oh man, I earned it.
Oh yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, that's a nice. See
I earned it.
that kind of
Go, go for
solidifies
the
that message, right?
self-made entrepreneurs, go-getters, hustlers. I wrote that song for them.
I love it. And the character that you have in Nacho, that's the one. That's the cadence, man. The character that you have in Nacho, I love that as well. Those are some really good songs. You were really gifted.
Also, to be an advocate for us LGBTQs in this community, we're fed up. We tired. We tired of getting the beat. We're tired of getting abused. We're tired of being bashed. We're tired of being sent to the back of the line. We're getting tired of being disrespected. So I had to write a song for that. Well, I know it was my personal experience. I was tired of a lot. So I was like, look, this song is empowering for me, and I feel like it's going to be empowering for other people as well.
Yes, I live for that message, man. I just had to give you the whole screen for a second, like you were, because that was
Yeah.
amazing. That was a beautiful message, and I agree. Yeah, there's a time to stay. Hey, I'm tired, and you can write that down. That's a
Stand up,
beautiful.
buddy. Stand up.
That's stand up. Yeah, no, you did, man, and you have a great gift, and I love your artistry. I do have one more question for you tonight. I want to know if you could collaborate with any artist in history, who would it be?
This is gonna sound crazy because I always say Brandy, but I love, love, love Henry Mancini. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but Henry Mancini made the Pink Panther. He composed the Pink Panther theme
Oh,
song,
okay.
and
But
that that
dun-dun.
that every time I hear that, it's like my brain just like
Henry
it
Mancini.
overflow with joy and excitement because even as a child, I've just been in love with that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Henry Mancini, all of the theatrics that come with his orchestration, I want to be a
Nice.
part of that.
Yeah, I understand that. That's a really good answer too. We've had some really good answers tonight. I ask this question every show, and these are really good. We had Sondheim and Henry Mancini. Man, these are some thought out answers. I think the more shows I do, the more I ask this question, more and more people have time to think. Hey, thank you so much, Adonis. Can you tell everybody where they can find you online if they're looking you up?
Yo, what's up, listeners, and all those tuning in and watching? You can catch me on your IG, on your SoundCloud, on your Spotify, on your Apple. Well, I'm not on Apple Music yet, but I'm on my way. You can also catch me on Twitter and Snapchat at the number 4DONI5. Also, YouTube at the number 4DONI5. Catch me, baby.
Yes.
Oh, and don't forget that Cash App because you know a brother need it.
That's right. And we have your Cash App right there at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much, Adonis. And I love the shot of Atlanta you got going on behind you. That's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful evening in Atlanta. Thank you for doing this, man.
I mean, we're the blue state now.
Yeah. Hey, that's right. Hey, thank you again. Thank you for doing this, man. Have a good night.
No, Kyle, thank you so much and everything you're doing for us. Like, we're so glad to have you back here because it was a desert. Like Alma mentioned earlier, without you and
I love you, man.
Here,
thank you.
Like it's been a wilderness, so I'm glad you're back, and I love it. Anytime you need me, man, anytime I'm here.
You're awesome, buddy. Well, we'll be calling on you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. All right, go get some rest.
You too. Good night, everybody. Good night.